Okay folks, hey, it's Thursday morning about 7:30. I'm out here at the Oakley, North Little Rock yard. Just got all my stuff moved into the truck, you know, personal things, food, etc. You know, I'm just coming back from being off the road Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of this week. Just called Manuel to see what he's got, and he's got nothing at the moment. He said to check back with him in about 30 minutes. So I kind of left it open for him as far as what I'm going to do this week. I told him if he's got the freight, the loads, I can stay out this weekend since I'm just coming out starting on Thursday. Or if he wants to keep me close and for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, that's cool too. So whatever he's got. I know freight's been kind of slow, but word is it's picked up a little bit this week, so that's good news. Hopefully he can come up with something. But yesterday when I got back into town, I went out to Ozarko Tire and got my all of my drive tires replaced. I got my APU running right now, so you know, well, let me go around to the other side. I checked my truck into the shop too while I was out of town, or left it here, dropped it here, and they took it into the shop. But they put on 2 new tires here. This plastic piece that keeps the tarp pole from hitting the trailer, it was broken, so they replaced that. And of course they check brakes and everything too. See if you can hear me over the APU. But you know, last week, as I showed you, I had a blowout on this tire right here, and it blew off my fender, the support arm. See this one here? And I've got a replacement fender and support arms on order now. You know, it's supposed to look like this. So right after that happened, I limped into the Blytheville, Arkansas Loves and got 2 Michelins put on right here. And then yesterday, after I got back into town, I'd already called ahead and went out to Ozarko Tire and I had 4 BF Goodrich put on this axle, all 4 new tires, and then I had 2 Michelins to match these put on over there. So I got all new drives. And my steers, I just had them put on about, I don't know, 5 or 6 weeks ago. So I'm good on tires. Good on tires. So that's what we're doing. Just kind of giving you a recap. Yeah. I'll update you when Manuel gets back to me with a load. But I'm out here at the Oakley, North Little Rock yard, just giving you a look around. You see that truck right there is backing up to dump into a barge. You can't see the barge, but that's what he's doing. There's the shop guy right there. He goes around and drops trailers, picks up trailers, etc. So, you know, yesterday when I was over at Ozarko Tire, I met a driver that's been with Oakley for like 9 or 10 years, Robert. Different Robert than what I usually talk about, but super nice guy. We ended up, while we were getting tire work done, talking about our trucks. He was showing me a lot of stuff on his truck and talking about problems that he's had, etc. And yeah, very helpful, knowledgeable guy. It's always good to talk to guys that have been doing this a long time, seeing as I have not been doing this very long. They have a much better knowledge base than I do. So there's the driver's lounge over there. You can see that truck now raising up to dump into the barge. They're probably hauling either bauxite from elsewhere. You know, there's a place about 30 minutes from here we get a lot of bauxite from, and then there's a scrap yard just 5 miles from here that we haul a lot of stuff from. So but anyway, I'll update you when I know more. Okay guys, update for you. It's about 10:40 Thursday morning. I'm back at Davis Rubber. If you've been watching my videos, you know I come here quite often. So I waited around about 3 hours. I think they were hoping for a better load for me, but this is what I got. It goes up to Armorel, Arkansas. That's the last load I did before I took my little vacation. It's up near Blytheville in northeast Arkansas, but there's another Oakley truck back there getting loaded right now. So the way it works here is you come in from over there and then you pull into here, and then you got to back down in there to get into the loading position. Occasionally they will load you out there from a pile, but 9 out of 10 times we get loaded down on this end. So I've already got my tarp rolled back. Just kind of waiting my turn, walking around the truck, checking things out. I met another guy, Robert, I don't know if I mentioned this already, from North Carolina. Talked to him a few minutes back there at the yard, and he had a truck just like mine. He got from Arrow Truck Sales, except his is a standard shift. There's several of the red Peterbilts like mine that came from Arrow Truck Sales. Oh. So yeah, they put a couple of, these look like recaps, but the shop put a couple of new tires on the trailer. Like I mentioned, they fixed that little black plastic thing there. And I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but my blue glad hand right there, last week when my tire blew, it blew my fender completely off, shovel and all. That's a new shovel. But it bent in that glad hand a little bit, so they replaced that, got a new one. So yeah, trying to rebound from the blown tire. I hate to come in here with brand new tires. Oh yeah. So this guy should be done loading in the next 10 minutes. And then he'll pull out and go down there and get on the scale, I assume. I got my empty weight at the Oakley yard and wrote it down, so but I will have to scale out here. All right, more later. Okay guys, so I'm getting loaded, but as you can tell, they decided not to load me and the next Oakley driver back by the warehouse. I backed practically all the way down there, and then they told me to come out here because they were getting low in the pile back there. So that's okay, that's okay. So this guy in the green truck behind me, he's never picked up here before, so this will be the easier option for him. So this product here is quite a bit smaller pieces than what I picked up Friday. There's the other Oakley driver that loaded in front of me. So I noticed, that dust debris just blows all over you. So probably what I'll do is pull around here and then back up onto the scale to get a weight. I don't think this fella here got a weight, at least not yet. But especially since this product here is smaller pieces than what I picked up Friday, I want to check my weight, because if the pieces are smaller, he can fill it up more and weigh more than those big pieces. The load I got Friday did not, I think I weighed like 76 something when I left here, but that's all I could hold. Yeah, see, he's fixing to back up on here. I guess he's figuring he's got as much as he can hold, but he's gonna back up here and get a weight on the scale. So all right, so he's kind of moved. Golly, that dust. Feel that dust going everywhere. if you get out here to watch, make sure you put your sunglasses or safety glasses on. Anyway, that's it. You've seen this before. All right, people. Hey, it's Thursday afternoon, about 10 till 3. I'm arriving here in Armorel, Arkansas. There goes, I think that was the Oakley truck that loaded ahead of me a few hours ago that just passed by. But I was going to show you, I just filmed, I've filmed from this place several times, so I'm not going to do much. I will kind of show you the entrance, because the guy that loaded behind me earlier today had never been here, and I was kind of trying to describe it to him. The first thing is, when you're searching the address on your GPS, don't put Armorel as the city. Use Blytheville. At least my GPS does not recognize Armorel. So you see, you got a big sign up here. It says Nucor. Big steel industry up here in these parts. Nucor Yamato. And I've already talked to dispatch. They've got me a trip lined up for after this, which I'll talk about some more after I get done here. But basically, we're going to go over this railroad track, and then you'll see a sign here to the right that says autos, first turn in, trucks, second turn in. And then here's another sign that says truck with an arrow this way. So that's what we're going to do. They got a holding lot right here to the left where that blue truck is there, where you can park and wait. You can overnight park there, whatever. All right, so we're going to scale in here, go into that building there to the right, check in, and then they'll have us pull off the scale up there in a little gravel lot to the left of the scale and wait for our escort. Okay, so you can see I'm being escorted to the dump pile, which is up ahead to the right. You can even see there's a front end loader up there working now. Glad to see that, kind of clearing off some of the debris from around the pile, which will make it easier for me to back up and find a level spot to dump. Sometimes you come here when they haven't cleaned it, and it's pretty messy back there. You're just trying to set up on a bunch of tire shred laying around on the ground. You don't want to do that when you're doing an end dump. You're going to get this trailer up in there. You want it to be on level ground and stable. So anyway, this is the pile. You've seen this before if you've been watching my videos, so I won't spend a whole lot of time on it. I'll back up to the pile. I've already got my mud flaps moved and my tarp off. Get it dumped. And I was going to mention the dispatch told me that they've got a bunch of loads in Rock Hill, South Carolina. They're trying to get picked up tomorrow, coming back for Saturday delivery in Byhalia, Mississippi. Normally we get a lot of loads from Charlotte, North Carolina to Byhalia, Mississippi, but due to all the hurricane or tropical storm rain, they've moved it to that company's facility in Rock Hill, South Carolina. So that's what they told me about an hour ago anyway. So we'll see once I get empty if that sticks. Because, since this is a short week for me, today is my first day out for the week. I told them, if they had the freight, I'd stay out for the weekend. So we'll see what happens. Okay, folks, quick update for you. Just got dumped, swept the trailer out. It came out real clean. A little bit of tire dust left in there. I've still got my tarp open. I'm hoping some of that will kind of blow out. when we get back up here and scale out, I'm going to pull over to the holding lot and probably get in there with my blower and give it one more quick cleaning. I'm trying to wipe my arms off now with some baby wipes. That was a dusty, dirty load, I'll tell you. And it's pretty windy out here. That stuff's blowing all over. But I wanted to give you a quick update. I just talked to Manuel as we were driving back out of here, and he's given me a load picking up in Lone Oak, Arkansas, which is just, you know, like 15-minute drive from the Oakley North Little Rock yard. I can pick it up tomorrow morning, Friday morning, and then deliver it Monday morning up in East Alton, Illinois, which is up a little past St. Louis. It's a run I've done several times, and I like that run because I can pick it up Friday morning and then go home and leave out Sunday. It's about a 6.5 hour drive, close to 7, to get all the way to the customer. So I'll probably just get there Sunday night and park in there. They have a nice lot at the front of the property where I can park and then get unloaded first thing in the morning on Monday. So that's cool. Now he said I could, he had one of the South Carolina to Byhalia, Mississippi loads. He said I could take it if I wanted it, but I had to have it delivered in Byhalia by noon Saturday, which would be kind of tough. So I said, okay, I'll take the East Alton load. I like that load, and that'll get me. That'll still allow me to get. You know, I'll still have this trip and the East Alton load that will book onto the next payroll, this week's cutoff. So that's all right. I mean, it's going to be a short week for me either way, but that's all right. I like that. I like that run. I'll take it. So it's what is it? 3:34. I mean, from the time I entered this, I don't remember exactly what time it was, but that whole thing has probably taken, you know, half an hour or so. Not bad. It looks like the other Oakley driver that loaded behind me in Little Rock today is up there waiting to get escorted back. And this is his first time here. I kind of explained to him how it worked. But he's here. He'll be next to go in. And then there was another truck loading, had just come in. So, you know, he'll probably be here shortly also. So that's what we're doing. We get scaled out of here and head back to North Little Rock. Okay guys, hey, it's Friday morning. I'm here at my next shipper. I'm gonna try to be discreet because the folks at Oakley have asked me to not disclose where I'm actually picking up and delivering. So yeah, I've been here about at least an hour, and they used to unload or load us down about 100 yards down the road there, but they're tearing that spot down, so they had me back up to kind of their normal dock area. So you can see I've already backed up, got my bows moved, my tarps out of the way, and they've already put the plate down. I think they're getting ready to start loading, but anyway, got it cleaned out good. what we'll be getting is some either copper or brass pieces. What they'll do is they'll drive the forklift in the trailer and then spin it to dump out the product. So, and it, from the looks of things, it looks like I'm getting maybe copper. So this will be my home load. I'll take this, you know, I'm only about maybe 15-20 miles from the North Little Rock Oakley yard. So after I get this loaded, I'll go back to the Oakley yard and leave out Sunday, get this up to the customer in East Alton, Illinois. Okay guys, so I'm loaded. I pulled away from the dock there, just showing you the product load. This is all brass, leftover brass. This looks like copper, but he said it's fake. Just, it's really brass. It's colored to look like copper. So this is the load. I've already got my bows put in, my door shut in the back. This load weighed about 41,500 pounds, if I remember right. So I'm gonna climb out the ladder over there and then roll my tarp up, and that's that. Just wanted to show you the load.